Hey, this is Brooke Crater, founder of Experts in Empires, where we teach badass entrepreneurs simple, proven marketing strategies to increase their income and create better results. Today, what I want to talk to you about is the theory of doing what's popular in your business versus doing what's right. And I'm here to tell you today, doing what's popular is way easier sometimes than doing what's right. And by popular, I mean that you go with the flow. You try to be like somebody else. You see somebody else's success in the marketplace and say, well, I think I'll model their products, their services, the solutions. The challenge is most of us have been brought up to be pleasers. So being a pleaser in your business, what that means is keep your mouth shut and your head down. Turn the other cheek. Your customer is always right. Like, don't rock the boat. You see where I'm going with this. The challenge is that when you choose popular over right, you lose your voice. You lose your identity. And it's easy to lose the connection with the purpose of why you're actually here on the planet. My main point of this today is I want you to know that when you choose popular, it's so easy then to dilute the value of the products, services, or solutions that you provide. Because when you're running around trying to please everybody and try to become somebody else, it doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve your clients, and it doesn't serve really the purpose of why you're here. So I want to share a couple examples quickly with you. I have a client who owns a retail location and she was looking for new space because she's growing. So she gets a call from one of the most affluent men in her community that says, hey, I've got this great space. I'll rent it to you dirt cheap. So she goes to check it out. It's not a very good location, and that's putting it mildly. Not a very good location, low foot traffic, and she'd find herself in a situation where her store has to be a destination, which for those of you who are retailers, you understand that that's a very scary leap. We talked about this situation for weeks. Her fear was that this guy has a lot of influence in the community. Could it potentially negatively impact her bottom line? So eventually, after a couple weeks, she got to the point where she just called him and said, hey guy, I totally appreciate the offer, but I don't feel like your facility is the place where my business is going to go to the next level. And you know what he said? Okay. Right? He's an entrepreneur too, so he completely gets that you have to make the right decision for your business, even if that means sometimes that it's not the popular decision, okay? So this next example is a little bit closer to home. For me, a couple months ago, I had the opportunity to attend a industry-wide event, okay? It's a conference that a lot of people that I know go to, and I stewed about it for months thinking, God, I should really go. Everybody expects me to go. I need to be seen. I need to know these people. Like all this stuff that runs through your head anyway. And I had to sit down and really think about, is this the right thing for my business? And at the end of the day, I elected not to go because there was a lot of different things going on in my business that I needed to honor and pay attention to. So both of those are two examples where business owners have to choose what's right for them. And sometimes that means forsaking popular. But today what this is about is I want to give you permission to choose what's right. Because choosing what's right could be the accelerant that's going to take you exactly where you want to go. So I hope this information you have found very helpful today. When it's an opportunity to reframe like that, I think we can often make better decisions. So I would love to hear your comments below. As always, if you leave me a note below, I will definitely watch that section and respond. And I just want to say, I totally enjoyed our time together today. Thank you so much for letting us have a conversation, and I so look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks so much.